Yo, what it do, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again. And again, the draft is over. Cowboys have not only got the draft picks in line, but they have signed their undrafted free agents as well. Their undrafted free agents, well, their draft picks have got their numbers. So I don't know them all by heart, but I know that the safety that we got is getting number 33, which is Tony Dorsett's old number, which is a Hall of Fame number. Um, if he makes a team, let's see if he keeps that or if he switches to another number. Kind of like Chidobe Awuzie did when he first got drafted. He had the number 33. He got the blessings of Tony Dorsett himself to actually wear the number. And then he, of course, switched his number after the season started. So, again, now as we go further, getting ready for rookie mini camps and OTAs and regular mini camp for everybody and training camp and all that. So look, things about to start heating up this off season. Everybody's jockeying for position as far as trying to get on this roster. And again, there's only 53 spots, and it's a lot of guys out there. This defensive line is all of a sudden stacked now. But speaking of safety, safety is a one position that still kind of a question mark. I know that we didn't get the safety in the draft that a lot of people wanted. The likes of Abram, the likes of Chauncey Gardner Johnson, the likes of Juan Thornhill, the likes of Taylor Rapp. We didn't get those guys. Now, the Cowboys weren't really high on them for whatever reason. I guess maybe they felt like they could get a safety in free agency, like the second free agency that's coming up now. Maybe they like the guys that they got. We know they like George Iloka. They got some plans for George Iloka. I have a good feeling that he's going to play a lot better with the Cowboys than he's ever had with the Bengals and the Vikings. Yes, you heard it here first. I said it. Um, it's not always about what us fans want, and again, this is the reason why we're not coaches. It's the reason why we're not GMs. It's the reason why we're not scouts. You know, I got to put my faith in Will McClay. He knows what he's doing. They know the team better than anybody. We're just on the outside looking in. We're just fans. That's all we are. Even us YouTubers, like I said, we do a lot of research and we do a lot of, paying attention to what the staff does and things of that nature. But again, we're not there. We're not inside those walls. We don't see what's going on. We don't hear what's going on. So it's a little a lot of it is hearsay. So when you hear us say stuff a lot, if we're wrong, it's because everybody else is wrong too. So everything is speculation. But I always try to make an educated speculation, for just a case. And those of you that with this whole mock draft thing, like the way mock drafts work is nobody's 100% right because nobody is a mind reader, nobody is psychic. The way the draft goes is very unpredictable. Doing mock drafts are technically it's supposed to be fun. It's just lining up guys and doing your research and trying to see how close you can get. Now, everybody's going to be wrong. Mike Mayock, every guy that does a mock draft is going to be wrong because, again, nobody knows for sure what's going to happen. Everything is up in the air when it comes to that. Now, to my point, Cowboys kind of still need a safety, don't you think? Somebody for depth, another guy that's solid, another guy that's maybe a little bit above average to help this team out. I think that they're going gun ho on this front line because they look like this. They think that the guys that they have can hold up pretty well. Granted, them having a great defensive line, which for the most part is true because they've been able to sustain that. But you kind of want somebody back there as safety too to be able to make you just feel a little bit more comfortable as a fan. But I got a guy for you. So check this out. Put this in perspective. So we know that the Raiders actually took the pick that they took from us. They drafted Jonathan Abrams. Ain't that a slap in the face? The pick that they took from us for us to acquire Amari Cooper last season, that same pick The Raiders went chosen to draft Jonathan Abram from Mississippi State. So that was one of the safeties that I know that a lot of Cowboy fans wanted. He wasn't on the Cowboys' radar as far as so it didn't matter to the team, but it mattered to us per se. But again, with LaMarcus Joyner and Eric Harris, and some other guys they got on that Raider defense, who's the odd man out? They got too many safeties now. Maybe, we've been the most tradingest team with the Raiders. We've been in a lot of cahoots with the Raiders. We got Jameis Olawale from them. We got Jihad Ward from them. We gave them what's his name? Barry Switzer. We gave them Keith Smith. They don't have Barry Switzer. I mean, I said Barry Switzer. They don't I said Barry Switzer. Not the coach. Not the coach. No, they the wide receiver Switzer. They took Switzer from Ryan Switzer. Ryan. God damn it, I forgot his name. Yeah, Ryan Switzer. They took Ryan Switzer away from us, but now they don't even have him no more. He's with the Steelers and he's playing pretty well with them. But you look at what they have right now at safety. They went and got LaMarcus Joyner from the Rams. They got pieces. They went and drafted Abram. They got Eric Harris over there. They got a whole slate full of safeties. Somebody's gonna go. So maybe, just maybe, they could trade us their safety, Karl Joseph. Now, it's been heard out there in media land that the Raiders want to somehow get rid of Karl Joseph. So if you don't want him no more, hey, he's a former first round pick. Pretty decent talent. He's only 25 years old. He's 5'10", 208 pounds. So, go on and get him. He's only 25 years old. He's still on his rookie contract. I think he has another year left. If they trade for him, the Cowboys can, they can put that 5th-year option on it and have him for another year and then figure out what to do with him after that. Now, I look at it like this. If the Raiders trade Karl Joseph to us, that will help the Cowboys tremendously, because then you'll have him, then you'll have George Iloka, and then Jeff Heath, and let all three of those guys battle it out for that starting position. Also, you probably asking, what are we going to give up? Well, look at it like this. What do we have a lot of right now outside of defensive linemen right now? Offensive line. I know a lot of you guys trying to get Lyle Collins out the door anyway. I don't think the Cowboys are probably going to re-sign him to a bigger contract anyway, because his career with the Cowboys have been up and down. Now, granted, I like Lyle Collins. I don't have an issue with him. I know some fans are like, get rid of him or whatever. And he's always been trying to be used as trade bait. But I tell you this, if they do trade Lyle Collins for Karl Joseph, it will work well for both teams, because the Raiders don't have a good offensive line. They're lacking in offensive line talent right now. And I think that will be great. It will work for us. It will work for the Raiders. We trade with them all the time. We seem to be pretty much buddy-buddy with them when it comes to trading. Why not? Go and call John Gruden up and say, look, y'all trying to get rid of Karl Joseph anyway? Go on ahead. Let's trade him straight up. You get Lyle Collins. We get Karl Joseph. Straight up starters. Starter for starter. Either one of these guys could start for either one of these teams. So I look at it like this. Let's do it. Why not? Just get that done. That's a straight up trade right there. Again, because both of those guys are in the same position when it comes to contract situations anyway. So you might as well do it. I mean, you're not losing anything. It's a win-win for both sides. And normally when you do a trade, it's always a great win for another and not a great win for the other. So I look at it like this. It's a win-win. So let that be. Let that be. And let me know what you guys think about that. I think that if they did trade it for Karl Joseph, I think that'd be a good little pickup for the Dallas Cowboys. You get a first-round talent guy, even though you didn't have a first round draft pick, and you still got their Amari Cooper. So come on now, winning all day. Let's get it in, dog. Let's do it. Get it done. Matter of fact, let me get on the phone. Anybody got John? Y'all got John Gruden number? Y'all got his number? Let me call him. Let me call him right quick and get that straight, so we can go ahead and get this trade popping. I need to be a scout, y'all. I need to be like right up under there with Will McClay. Y'all, I think I'd be good at this. I think I would. I really would. There's one more thing I had to say. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that trade. I think that would be awesome because again, we get a safety, and we still picked up our Donovan from the draft. So again, we got safety help. We have depth. The team will be very much complete at that point. So I look at it as a W. So let me know what y'all think in the chat box. Thanks again for all my subscribers that's been with me through this draft process. I worked hard. I'm tired. I need a day off of this YouTube thing. I'm telling you, because that draft was stressful. But anyway, this is your boy E2 Blue, always keeping it real. I'll talk to y'all soon.